What's going on, everyone? This is Jaren with Ankit
Yo.
and Ricardo.
Hey.
And we are keeping up to date with our movie review for Star Wars. Now, this is going to be our third one. It's going to be Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
Mm-hmm.
Sith. Shit.
It's fine.
Okay. I can't say I have a crazy slur. Thank you guys for joining us, and let's just dive right into this. So, we watched a movie. Let's see. It starts off with they go as Anakin and Obi-Wan, and they're gonna go find the Chancellor, who's been
it automatically the movie just starts off with a space battle.
Just straight abducted, like
I also want to note this is the first Star Wars movie that ever got a PG-13 rating.
Yeah, and so
all the other ones were PG.
I mean, they were cute. It starts off with a space battle, and like they're finding the Chancellor. The Chancellor's been taken by Count Dooku, and they finally arrive. I forget what the ship's name is, but as soon as they get there, Count Dooku's like, "Oh snap, you guys are here!" And then they start fighting. Now,
hold up, General Grievous.
No,
he was
there too.
He was there.
He was around. Oh, actually,
he
did
was
he
around,
show up afterwards?
After that,
okay.
So it was Count Dooku first, because Count Dooku got fucked up.
Oh yeah, yo.
Yeah, he got ripped. So Count Dooku.
So for somebody that's good, Obi-Wan got wrecked too.
Yeah, so quick. For
somebody that was like, don't ever rush and don't ever do that, and this guy got wrecked.
Like,
and then the dude was just like, and dropped like a freaking a walk path on him
on his legs. He was just like,
and Obi-Wan's body is just like like a ragdoll.
Now, Anakin, who got wrecked by Count Dooku before and lost his hand, is now fighting him on par and actually surpasses him. Cuts off his hands, takes his lightsaber, and then like he does like a scissor motion around his neck, and the Chancellor's sitting there. The Chancellor is
egging him on.
He's the biggest instigator in the world.
Well, he's the Sith Lord.
do it.
Because
but, like,
he's gonna stand trial. He was still good at this point.
Yeah.
He did evil stuff in the second movie, killing all those sand people.
Yeah.
But this one, he was like, "No, I got this."
Yeah. But like, did you see that face when the Count Dooku looked at the Chancellor? He was like, "Kill him, bruh."
he was like, "All the shit I did for you,
for real." Yo.
And then the Chancellor's just like, "Do it," and then he's just like,
the head just.
And as
like,
soon as he immediately does it, he's like, "I shouldn't have done that."
Yeah.
I'm just like, what? Like, whatever.
He was like, "My bad."
And then the Chancellor's still egging him on, and they're like, "Yo, leave Obi-Wan." He's done.
He's done. He's like, "No, I can't do it. His fate will be the same as ours." And then they take Obi-Wan.
They're going through the elevator shaft and all that stuff.
Yeah, like
Obi-Wan like unconscious on his back, and he wakes up like in the middle of the elevator.
He's like, "Oh, we're about to die." And then they finally
get through their way because R2-D2 went full ham mode in the landing chamber, like oil slicking and like all that stuff.
Set everyone on fire. Like,
I was like, R2-D2 on doing some work right now.
Right? Aren't you taking heads names?
But
man.
even with all his help, they get caught.
Yeah.
And then we meet Grievous.
They go Grievous. Now, if you guys have seen Clone Wars, this is after, I think Clone Wars was the one where who did it? Who did it to him? Like, someone did like the force grab to his heart, and it's just because the entire movie Grievous is like coughing. He's like coughing and wheezing.
I don't ever remember that from the Clone Wars.
I just remember
because
it was such an epic scene. Like it was like just did this and like crushed his like chest or something. But
man, I don't remember that at all.
But like that's what I thought was gonna happen in this movie. But now I remember how he died.
Personally, I feel like he was created to sell toys
and other lightsabers. You know how they do that just to sell
because
toys.
I mean the dude served like very little purpose story wise.
Yeah,
like in the movie, yes.
Yeah, but he didn't.
But that's the main thing. I mean, yeah, you can have comics and all you want with them, but all the main people, like, only the true fans really end up reading that, like, those stuff.
Yeah.
And like the regular, normal, most people who just watch the movies don't know anything about this dude.
Yeah, at all.
In the movies, he's literally just a marketing ploy for toys. Because as we talk later, you'll find out why he's one of the top selling, why he would be one of the top selling.
Yeah. And so
they're able to break free.
in the quickest manner possible, by the way.
And this was where it was introduced that there was weapons that could fight lightsabers that aren't lightsabers. Those electric staff things.
Yeah, the electric staff things that they had.
They were able to fend off lightsabers.
Mhm.
That was like the first time we saw one of those.
Besides the lasers that didn't do anything.
Yeah.
So that was cool to watch. And then everyone there gets wrecked pretty much.
They're flying the shape to safety.
And
half of it
gets exploded.
like just falls apart.
Yeah, and they're
And
like
they land half of it.
crash landing, and then
Coruscant.
Anakin drops it down.
They get it.
Safe. They land safe. Comes out, sees Bay. Well, they have a conversation like, "Oh, okay, Anakin, congratulations. You know, you did all this, the other." And then Obi-Wan, because they're about to do.
Obi-Wan went back to the council, and then he was with all the senators and
because
everything.
they wanted to reward him, and Obi-Wan was like, "You did this, like you saved me, like you did everything.
Like,
you
take
deserve
the
this."
credit,
Yeah.
take the new, be popular today.
Yeah. Do you?
And then he saw his bae, like he said, and the bae was less like, pregno.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you prego? Okay.
He was like, "Oh, okay." Anakin's face was like,
At first he was like a little disturbed, and then he was just like, "Nah, man,
it's a
amazing.
great thing."
And then she's like, was being logical. She's like, "Yeah, we gotta leave. They'll wreck you if they find out."
Actually, this is gonna change literally everything. He was like, "Nah,
We'll be fine.
we got this."
And lo and behold, that her announcing her pregnancy and him marrying her is the whole turning point of this series.
That was like as soon as everything happened, because he got literally the whole thing could have been avoided if he would just be like, "Nah, I have responsibilities." But since he actually fell in love with someone, the Chancellor was able to use that throughout the entire thing.
Because he was having nightmares of her dying, and the nightmare of, we find out later, we'll talk about that, what those dreams meant.
Yeah.
So beyond that, Obi-Wan is sent to find Grievous and like take him down, while Anakin just stays on Coruscant.
Anakin wanted to go, but the
Council.
I was gonna say
Jedi Council.
The Jedi Council didn't trust him, and so they kept saying no. They
didn't trust him because Palpatine was putting too much trust into Anakin.
Yeah,
and none of them trust Palpatine because he has this power and he's like not giving it back.
Yeah, and he's on the Jedi Council, but he's not a master. They made him not a master.
Yeah, they gave him a spot on the council, but not give him rank master because they were like, only we can give that to you, and we don't believe you know.
Palpatine was like, you're gonna be on the council, and you're gonna be like my right hand man. And then they were just like, you can be on, but you're not a master. And that's when Anakin was like, what are you guys talking about? Like, you have to be a master in order to be on the council. And they were just like, yeah, you can, but nah, that rule, not right now. We can't have that. So
yeah, because they're like, we don't like the fact that he's
so into you right now.
Not just that, they didn't like that he told them to put him on the council.
They're like he's overstepping his boundaries.
Which is why the Jedi Council's like, yo, use this opportunity to get close to him and figure out, be a double agent. And
Which backfired.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because every scene you see with Palpatine and Anakin after that is him slowly egging him on to the dark side.
Because he was just like, they told you to spy on me, didn't they? Anakin, you remember that thing we talked about in the other podcast? How if you don't say anything, it's a yes. He did the same. He was like, it's all right. I know the truth.
Well, I mean, when he went straight to Mace Windu and was like, hey.
Yeah. As soon as because that happened when they were at the play. Remember, he was at the play and he was like, leave him. And then in the next scene when he confronted in Palpatine's chambers, that's when he was like, you're part of the Sith. Like you're evil. You're bad. And he was just
Anakin was mad quick too. He's like.
He was so quick with it, and he was like, "Yeah, so what?" And then
the worst part was he should have just struck him down himself right there, and then he would have been good. But no, he's like he walked away because he was still conflicted. He's like, I don't know if I should take him in or kill him.
That's because he told him about the
power to save his wife.
The save his wife, because that's the dreams that he's been having. So that's the reason why he was conflicted, because of that booty. Literally.
And during this point, Obi-Wan's on the planet finding Grievous. He finds him, and this is where you find out why Grievous is a marketing ploy, because motherfucker broke his arm into 2 more pieces, and then took out 4 lightsabers. He's like, I've been trained by Count Dooku in the Jedi arts, and I'm like, what?
You're just like, shut up. You're just like, well, 4 lightsabers. Well, 4 lightsabers, and it still got his
And then
ass.
he used his machine parts and started spinning his hands. It was just like, oh yeah. And then Obi-Wan was like, 4 lightsabers? Nah, and wrecked him.
He took him down arm by arm, literally. And then I wanted that dinosaur that he was riding though.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a cool dinosaur that he was riding.
And then from there, while that was happening, he finally told him, yeah, I got Grievous. And then Consul's like, yo, let's go get that power back from the Senator.
Yeah.
And Anakin's like, yo, he's the dark side. He's the Sith Lord.
He's legit evil. You should go take him out real quick.
He's like, and then Mace Windu did the smart thing, and he was like, you chill.
I got this.
We got this.
Yeah.
And then they go, and Anakin's like, no, conflicted, and then goes anyways.
Can I just say, the Sith Lord
Wrecked those 3.
Yo, they got so wrecked so quick. They didn't even stand a chance. They were just there for decoration.
He did his stupid spin jump thing and took out 2 instantly. And I was just like, come on, man. And then the other one survived longer.
Yeah.
And he got taken out.
Real.
And then it was just him versus Mace Windu, and Mace Windu wrecked shop with him.
Great.
And then Anakin's like, we have to take him to trial.
Yes, he's like, he's too dangerous. We have to end this now. Like, he was like, we have to kill him right now. And Anakin's like, no, I still need him. He's like, nah. And then Mace was about to go in, and then he got his arm cut off.
Yeah, Anakin. Yo, people love cutting people's arms off.
Yeah, right?
Right.
That's the shit.
He was just like, and then Mace Windu's like,
And that's when
and
to the famous scene of fucking the unlimited power.
Oh my god.
Straight just launches him out the window. Mace Windu's just like dead. He's like, Anakin, as soon as it happens, he's like, what have I done? Again, he keeps doing this, like, what have I done?
He's like, you saved my life as you saw the Jedis were
Evil and corrupt,
evil.
yeah.
And then he's like, now rise, Lord Vader. And I was just like, there we go.
That was it right there. And this is when Anakin becomes
And-
like the most broken OP character.
Not yet. Because execute Order 66.
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot that. That was the realest shit in the world.
Man, they started just going in on every single Jedi. Every clone trooper just betrayed them. And it was just like, pew, you see them getting shot from behind.
Imagine walking with your squad
The
and then
only 2 that got away were Obi-Wan and Yoda. Yoda sensed it.
Yoda,
But after he felt like all of them dying, he was
Yoda
just like,
had a heart attack. Yoda was like, "Oh, I can't do this right now."
and Obi-Wan survived because he was on his dinosaur thing.
Yeah.
Got shot off the mountain
And then landed in the water and swam away.
and took his ship and got away.
Yeah.
Every other Jedi seemed like they got wrecked.
Oh,
Well, we don't really know.
Wait, we totally forgot how Grievous died.
Well, Obi-Wan wrecked him.
He shot him in the chest like 3 times.
Oh.
That was dope. He was like on fire and then just died. All right, let's go back. And he
So while they're destroying all the Jedi, Anakin goes to the Jedi Temple, and this is where the most like
tragic scene ever.
more effed up scene too.
Yeah.
He walks into the Jedi Temple, into
Yeah.
the training or council room, and then
They're
the
like,
kids come up to him and like,
Master Anakin.
they're attacking the Jedi Temple. What do we do?
I
was just
He's
like,
like,
oh,
oh my god.
I'm like, yo, he killed kids.
He killed the kids. And then
remember, guys, it's PG-13.
as soon as he killed the kids, and then he reports to Lord Separatist.
Huh?
Is Lord Separatist?
Oh, the Separatists, Viceroy in them or whatever.
No, I forget the name of the Sith Lord.
Sidious.
Sidious. He reports to Lord Sidious, and Sidious is like, all right, I need you to go to this planet.
Sidious?
It's Sidious, right?
Yeah. Man, this would be the biggest blunder of our
It is. It has,
It's Sidious.
okay. It's so he tells him to go to this other planet where the rest of the Senate. I forget the name of the council that's over there.
Whoa, which one?
With I'm even bad with planet names. The planet with the lava.
Mustafar. That was the viceroy in the Trade
That's
Federation.
he tells him to go there, and he was like, go there and murder them. And then like as soon as he's done with that call, he messages them.
Like the people on the planet were like, "Yo, man, we're just here for." He's coming as a diplomat.
Yeah,
and
he was like,
he's just like, he closes all the doors.
Yeah,
He's
like, yeah, getting out.
and then he was like, "All right," and then it starts wrecking.
That's when like you see his eyes, and his eyes like turn.
Oh,
into,
remember
like, yeah.
before he went there though. He was talking to Padme, and Padme's like, "Oh, I thought you got hurt. I saw the smoke from the Jedi Temple." He's like, "No, everything's fine. Don't
Everything's
worry."
good, babe.
Everything's good.
How's the
Jedi
baby?
Council just betrayed us.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't say that yet.
Yeah.
He
How's the
doesn't-
baby? The baby's good. All right, yo. All right.
I'll be right back, and then he's like, "No, we'll be fine." And then he goes.
That's when Obi-Wan
Obi-Wan shows up at her door. And
That's-
like,
yeah,
well, first they go towards the Jedi Temple to change the signal to make sure Jedis don't come.
Yeah.
And Yoda was going in on those soldiers.
Yeah. Yo, Yoda.
And Yoda had a feeling he knew who betrayed them.
Yeah.
And Obi-Wan's like, I gotta see the
Yeah.
the
He was
video.
like,
And then
if you
sees-
do heartbreak, you'll feel or something like that.
And then he saw him just cutting down those kids.
Yeah. and then he saw him.
Obi-Wan's like, let me fight this Darth Sidious.
Because I can't go fight him because like he's my brother. And Yoda was just like, nah, you're gonna get wrecked.
Yeah, he's like, powerful. You are not. And I was just like,
straight up told him, he's like, nah, you're good. You go fight Anakin, aka Darth Vader.
yeah. So he goes to see Padme, and he's like, it's his baby's or anything.
Yeah, he's like, Padme.
Do you know where he is? I need
She's
to
like,
stop him.
She's like, nah, I
He
don't.
betrayed us.
Yeah.
Like he's turned to the dark side. She's like, I don't believe you. I don't trust you. Gets in a ship, and Obi-Wan's like, that was mad simple.
Right? He just sits in the bathroom, and just chills there. He's like, he's focusing
Or
on the
closet
battle.
or whatever.
Yeah,
it was.
he's focusing. He's like, I'm about to go fuck him up. He's just in the closet, freestyling to himself.
That was like so simple.
Yeah.
She just like led him straight to him.
Yeah,
She gets to the planet, and Anakin's like, "What are you doing here?" And then he goes on off in his stupid monologue of how
He's like, he's gonna change the whole.
we can take down Darth Sidious, and then we could rule the universe.
And
I'm
she was just like, "You're breaking my heart." And then
Obi-Wan just walks out, like,
he's just chilling in the doorway,
like with his hands on his hips, and then he's
he's
just
like, "You let him here." Chokes the shit out of her.
"Let her go."
Put her down.
And he finally lets her go, and then she's just like, "Mm."
And then he was like, "You made me do that." And
He's like,
like,
"You did
"No,
that
you did
yourself."
it yourself.
He's like, "Calm the f down before you start pointing fingers."
Right? You need to chill with that attitude over here. And then that's when the epic battle starts.
Epic, or it was epic with a lot of stupidity thrown in.
Yeah.
There was that one scene where they're just like, time to dance, and they just had like their lightsaber like flipping around them. I'm like, what is this, a rave? Like they were just spinning it around. I'm just like,
Actually, there's two battles are going on. That one and then the Yoda versus Lord
Sidious.
Sidious. Yeah.
That was they were both cool, and
Yeah.
it was awesome that was happening simultaneously.
Yeah.
You see Yoda get wrecked.
Yeah.
He didn't really get wrecked. He kind of gave up.
Yeah, he didn't. Well, he was getting shit tossed at him, man. Like,
Yeah, but Yoda was tossing it right back.
Yeah.
Not only that, he stopped the Force lightning,
and then,
and then what happened? It blew up, right?
Yeah.
And the shockwave shot both of them backwards. Yoda just ended up falling, and Darth Sidious ended up falling backwards too, but he didn't fall all the way down.
Yeah.
Yoda fell all the way down. And he's like, okay, I lost.
Yeah,
Like, get back up there and just fight him some more.
Yoda was like, "I failed. In hiding, I must go." You're just like, "For real, Yoda?"
I'm like, you fought. I'm like, the fight isn't finished. You fell. Get up and finish it. It's not like you lost a limb or anything. He straight up gave up.
Yoda was like, "I need my staff. I'm out. I can't do this right now."
But it's true though. He could have won.
Yeah.
Or like, well,
Yeah.
supposedly, anyways.
Back to Obi-Wan versus
Yeah,
Darth
Obi-Wan
Vader.
versus Anakin is crazy. They're like fighting across the whole goddamn planet.
Yeah.
Right.
And end up on this tower that falls into the lava, and then they're fighting on this lava as if they're like, you know,
on this hovercraft type thing.
well, not on the hovercraft. Yeah, they're fighting on the tower,
Yeah,
swinging
yeah.
on the rope.
Yeah,
And then they
right.
get onto Obi-Wan swings onto a hovering thing, and he's like, "All right, I'm good." And then Anakin's about to fall off this little lava waterfall, and he's like, "No, I'm gonna run and force jump." And he lands on like the stupid droid that can like float in lava, and I was like, "Of course he did." And then they start fighting on these floating devices, and leads to the most dumbest thing, the dumbest dialogue and shit ever in the world of Star Wars.
It's over, Anakin.
Well, not yet. Remember, he's like, Anakin, Counselor Palpatine is evil. In my point of view, the Jedi are. I'm just like, oh my god, are you kidding me right
Yeah,
now?
I was just like,
And then Obi-Wan's like, then you are lost.
Yeah.
And then they start fighting. And then Obi-Wan does this stupid backflip off the thing. And he's like, I have the high ground.
I have the high ground, Anakin. It's over. GG, Anakin. It's done. Anakin was like, you underestimate my power.
And then you hear the dumbest scream, ah!
And then he gets his legs
And then
cut off.
Obi-Wan just like turns a quick turnaround. And he's like,
Anakin's like, oh shit.
I hate you.
I hate you. While he's getting burned.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. You saw poor Anakin. He's like crawling with his metallic hand. He's like, oh, I hate you.
You were like a brother to me. Like, why
You were the chosen one. You were supposed to destroy the Sith, not join it.
I was like, oh my god, yo, so bad.
And then they started burning. The Obi-Wan was like, deuces.
He should have just.
Yeah, just ended it right there. But like,
he was like, all right, let me get the lightsaber.
See, that's the
and
worst part is
bye."
like, oh, this prophecy. I mean, like, you guys could have just ended it.
but it was like, the whole brotherly thing. He was like, you're already dead, but he wasn't. And then this the Sith Lord finally was like, oh, he left Yoda because he was like, I feel like Anakin's in trouble.
Oh.
He was like, I feel like Darth
Yeah, he
Vader's.
didn't look for Yoda anymore. But
Yeah.
my point was, Yoda could have gone back up there and fought him, but he didn't.
Yeah, he just dipped. But and then the finally Sith Lord, and then you actually
And
see.
then Obi-Wan couldn't do the final destructive blow.
Yeah.
Oh, also, can I bring up on this whole I have the high ground? Didn't Darth Maul have the high ground on him?
Yeah.
But it's okay because logic.
See what happened was the Force. Okay, anyway. So
Like the worst part was in the Revenge of the Sith, their lightsabers were both on. In Phantom Menace, he force jumped up, turned on the lightsaber, and then slashed him. Darth Maul just had the slowest reaction in the world.
Darth Maul was just like, I got this. I'm dead.
But man, Darth Maul had the high ground. Theoretically, he should have won.
We're gonna keep saying that from now on. You can't win. I have the high
Bro,
ground.
are you cheering because you were laughing that hard?
I'm dying.
I see a tear going down his cheek. I'm just like, yo.
I'm actually crying about this next part too.
So yeah, this is where Obi-Wan picks up Padme. Takes him to what's his name? The ambassador's name.
Yeah, so she can have the baby, and they were like, everything.
This was dumb too.
Everything
For reasons we don't know, she's dying.
Yeah, and you're just like, what? She just simply has given up the will to live, and you're just like, excuse
And
me.
Obi-Wan's like, she's dying. Like what?
The babies are fine. She's dying. And at the same time, they find Anakin and they're actually putting him into the Darth Vader suit that we know of today.
Yeah,
So
that we
it's-
grew up with.
Yeah, so it's a cool scene.
The
You're watching.
babies are being born. The machine's going Uba or whatever it's doing.
Say Uba. You're just like, and she's so quick to name him. It's like, it's a boy. Luke. Done.
And then it's more screaming, and then
Uba.
Leia comes. Yeah, Uba.
Uba.
And Leia comes out, and she's like,
Leia.
It's a girl, Leia. It's like, man, Mac, so quick.
And then she's just
Right?
like,
And
he's
then
like,
she's like holding on to Obi-Wan's like there, and she's like, there's
it's
still
still,
good in him.
it's still hope. Done. Dead.
And then we got the only two remaining Force-sensitive Jedis that we know of, besides Darth Vader and Obi-Wan.
that shit. Okay, and then we go back to Darth Vader and Lord
Who
Sidious.
does the dumbest thing? Where's Padme?
Where's Padme? Is she all right? She did. You killed her.
In your anger, it seems you've killed her. No, she was alive.
I
felt
felt
it.
it.
And then like his super force powers like start destroying the room.
Right.
And no.
You're just like, what the fuck, man?
That no was the funniest thing. And I'm gonna bring that back when we talk about Return of the Jedi new versions later when we get to that movie. But man, that was bad. And then the scenes you see, the ambassador of Alderaan take Leia.
Yeah.
Because they wanted a girl.
They take Luke to
Tatooine
to be with his family.
because Yoda was like,
No.
Vader's never gonna go back there.
Yeah, so take him there so he can be safe, and he wants Obi-Wan to stay there and train him when the time is right.
Yeah, and then on the other side, you see Vader and Sidious looking
Building-
outside their ship
Building the
and
Death Star,
seeing the Death Star being built.
which was a cool scene to watch. And
And then, the
Credits.
scene ends with
Yeah.
Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru holding Luke.
yeah, and they're just like, and they do the classic scene where they like go into the desert and like they see like the outskirts of the desert. And
Well,
then,
they don't go out; they just stand there.
Yeah, they
And
stand
they're
there
just
like,
looking out in the desert, and then Star Wars music.
yeah. And that was
Revenge of the Sith. What would I give it? I'd give it a better rating than Phantom Menace and
yeah,
Clone Wars, at least.
yeah. I would give it like
If I gave Phantom Menace a 4 out of 10 and Clone Wars like a 5 out of 10, I would give this probably a good 7.
6-7. I would definitely give it 6-7.
I agree, 7.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was better than Phantom Menace and Clone Wars, but it's still not great.
yeah.
But it was the action scenes that made up for it.
And it led us to what we know of today in
Yeah.
the original Star Wars movie. So that was cool to see like it actually happening.
And the thing is, you didn't even need to really watch the first. The first movie really had no point in the series when you think
No.
about it.
It didn't. No.
It was just finding the kid. Movie 2 and 3 had more point to the making of Darth Vader.
You really don't even have to watch the movies. The first 3 movies are just pretty much the beginning of Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is the new movies are supposedly a continuation of that. So Darth Vader still matters a lot.
Yeah. Because they find his helmet and everything. So it's something related to Darth Vader. I still think it's Darth Jar Jar.
Stop with that. But let's call that a day with this Star Wars one. And since we skipped last week for vacation, there'll be 2 Star Wars videos going up.
2.
The next one will be Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, or AKA its original title, Star Wars. That's what it was.
So that's it
until
for this
later.
one. Until then, stay cool. Keep it geeky.
Geeky. And may the Force be with you.
Unlimited power.
Unlimited power.